Welcome back to episode 2 of our series on connection and isolation, noticing my social needs in the 12 areas of the depression videos. And this is all about decreasing depression, decreasing negative behaviors, and increasing healthy behaviors so we can move towards our short term and long term goals. This specific video on connection isolation is noticing your social energy. And so in episode 1, we explored why connection can feel hard during depression and how depression distorts the way we see relationships. Today we're going to go deeper by talking about your social energy. Social energy isn't a one size fits all. Some days being around people can help us feel alive and supported. And then on other days, even a text message can really feel draining for us. So, learning to notice your own rhythms when you crave connection and when you need solitude can help you feel less guilty and more intentional when you are reaching out to somebody. So, in this episode, we're going to explore how to track your social battery and energy levels, how to tell the difference between healthy solitude and withdrawal, and gentle ways to honor your needs without feeling guilty. You know, a lot of these videos talk about we aren't perfect and we shouldn't feel guilty for what we can give in life. And I think that's just a continuingly good reminder for us all. And so, what's the first part of noticing your social energy? Well, it is understanding what your social battery. And so, just like our phones, we all have a social battery. So, some people just naturally are recharged by connection, while others need time alone to refuel themselves. And depression can add another layer to this for us. Your battery may drain faster than usual, even with simple social interactions. And so, signs that your battery may be low. You feel irritable or numb after a conversation. The idea of answering a text feels overwhelming. And you need extended time alone to recover from even small social events. And so, signs that your battery is full or you're craving connection. You want to hear someone's voice or see a friendly face. You feel lighter or less lonely after a quick chat. You're curious about how something is done. So try rating your social energy each morning and evening on a scale of 1 to 10. This helps you understand patterns like I usually feel more open to connection midweek, or evenings feel harder for me socially. And we can do this with like a quick 1 to 10 and just a couple of words, or you can even print a thermometer or a scale and print many of them and then just write on there the day and the week and the month and what your level is at with a few small words if you want as well. So, where's another way we can notice our social energy? Well, we can understand what healthy solitude looks like versus withdrawal. So, solitude and withdrawal may look similar, but they feel very different. So, healthy solitude is this is time alone that feels restful or nourishing, and you might journal, read, or simply enjoy some quiet moments. And so, withdrawal, this is going to be time alone that feels heavy or isolating. You might avoid people out of shame or fear, and it leaves you feeling emptier and not recharged at all, or very little recharged. So, how do you tell the difference? Well, after solitude, do you feel a little more at peace or just stuck in your thoughts? And are you choosing alone time because you need it or because depression is convincing you that no one cares? So you can ask yourself, would a small connection help me feel better right now? Or do I truly need some rest? So, what's another area in this? Noticing your social energy. Well, we can honor our social needs without guilt, right? It's okay to need both connection and space. The goal isn't to force yourself to be social, it's to create a balance that feels healing to you. And of course, don't compare to somebody else because your healthy solitude, right, or your connection meter, your social energy meter, whatever, can look very different from somebody else's. And it really does just depend on who you are at a baseline of a person. No right or wrong there. So it's okay to need both connection and space. And the goal isn't to force yourself to be social, of course. It's to create a balance that feels healing for you. So try these practices. Create a social energy map. Write down times of the day or week when you tend to feel most open to connection. Set micro connection goals. So that means a simple text or voice note counts as connection if that's all that you can give. And give yourself permission to rest. Needing solitude is not a failure. Think of it like charging your battery so you can connect later. So let's recap and wrap up this episode. Your social energy is a valuable resource, and learning to notice its rhythms is an act of self-care. There's a difference between choosing solitude to recharge and slipping into isolation out of fear. Small intentional steps toward connection paired with guilt-free rest can help you feel more in control of your social world. So in episode 3, we're going to talk about the difference between healthy solitude and harmful isolation, and how to tell when alone time is helping you versus hurting you. So here's the comment section. You can comment on anything in the video, anything really going on in your life, any other big emotion that you may have, and of course on your depression. And if you're having a hard time knowing what to comment on, here is a question for you. What's one time of the day or week when your social energy feels the strongest? And so remember, you don't have to be on all the time to deserve connection. Your rhythms are valid and your energy does matter. So if this video resonated with you, please like it, subscribe to the channel, comment on it, and then share it with somebody who you think could benefit from noticing their social energy. And here's the last part of the video where you get to hear about the journals I created in the children's book. So these journals are just hand in hand with these videos, and they are to kind of help again increase our healthy behaviors and decrease any of our unhealthy behaviors. So there's an anxiety journal, a beach journal, and a journal on self-love, discovery, and discipline. And then there's a children's book. This is a book where your child can learn about bravery, courage, and a spark within Luna. And that's the character in the book. And then they have a section in the back where there's worksheets, of course, for them to work on their own bravery, courage, and spark, to write it down so they visually can see it. And hopefully that can continue to help them along the path of their being positive and building up those really resilient tools that we need for when life does get hard. So thank you for watching this video.